Pleunie, daar ben ik weer.
Pleunie, wat wil je deze keer?
Ik wil mezelf een natuurlijke haarkleur hebben en weer laagjes.
Ja.
Ja.
Pleunie wants natural color and she wants a layered hairstyle, long.
Ja.
So she turns around to show you her current hair. It's still in a wonderful condition. Mag een rondje draaien. And I start with coloring, but in the video I always start with cutting. So now I put on the protection for coloring and then you see in the video first cutting. Dankjewel. Okay, we're back from coloring and this is the first part of the video. So the coloring will be at the back of now cutting the hairs. So for those who like to see which color we put on and everything, that you can see. Now the hair is really in a good condition, only the ends are a little bit dry. I'm gonna I've washed the hair and I put in step 2 of the glint line and I seal it with 10 is a fluid conditioner. So now I brush the hairs through, made some wet look photos so you can see how she looks like a Spanish madame. Now she don't like to have a lot of, she likes to have a layered hairstyle and we want to get the volume and curly effect of it back. So that's what I'm going to do standing and I'm going to work with the hot razor of Ergo. And I know it's very hard to find this tool, but hot razor is a tool that comes from the United States and you find it on Ergo tools. So combine those two together and then you find it. Now I ask Pleunie to stand up and then...
Oh, ik kom boven de camera uit.
See how tall Dutch girls are. Oh, thank God I'm a hairdresser. So now I've asked her to bend over. So split her hairs over the center line.
That's it, voorover.
Part them over the center line.
Oh, het is echt donker.
Ja, mooi hè. Dat is mooi van kleuren, zie je? Talking about the color. In the meantime we talk Dutch to each other because we are in the Netherlands. For those who think which language they use. Let the hairs fall over the roundings of her skull. Mostly like this on long hair because I get the most wonderful fall on the hairs. The nearest to the breast is the length of her hair. And that I do as last. I'm gonna explain what I do. When I turn a bit to the side, they can see with me. This is the length of her hair. Now she has hardly any layers, only on top. So when I take this as the length of her hair, it's to the back, over the bra. So then when I go a little bit more in the straight line, I get more layers in it. So the layers I get to the front, and when the head is standing in this position is straight line. So we're gonna create some more layering. So I start on the front, watch at the side, know that when I come in here, I don't lose too much of the length, and I take off a lot of the dry hair that comes from the summer. Bend the hairs to the inside and go to the length of the hairs. So the length will stay the same length. The nice thing of a hot tool is that it seals the hairs and they stay closed for more than a half year. So when she comes back, it's just in front of the summer. When summer starts, then I do the ends of her hair, only a small part, and after summer, so the hair stays in a wonderful condition. That's the only thing that is for hairdressers a bit in the line of what do you like your customers to have? The best hair? Or do you want them every time, every 6-8 weeks back? I really like it that I have a lot of models, but also customers that stay away for a long time. I always love them, even if they're gone for a year, because they always stay true to me. But they have the best hair, and that's what the most important thing is. So now all the dry parts are off.
Dit gaat ook veel sneller.
Yeah. Only on the front, go in. Only on the front I go in with the tip of my knife and soften the line a bit, so get a more playful effect. If you want something like a soft fringe, then you part the fontanelle. Lay the hairs to the side, do this on both sides. So you have only the fringe, take it over to the other side, soften this line a little bit, not too much. So I have a soft line to the front, and I do this, of course, also the other way around. So I have a little bit more layering at the fontanelle. Then I ask her to throw the hairs to the back, so I hold her hand in her back, because otherwise they can flip over and then you see the length difference again. Ask her to turn. Now lay all the hairs to the back, because I didn't come at the front near to the line of the brush, so I have to take also here a little bit off. But because it's a layered hairstyle, I bend the head a little bit to the front, so I adjust the layering. And then with my hot knife, again, take off only the small line on the underlines, because the hairs in the underline are always better of condition, because they hide, of course, beneath the hairs that lay on top. So I have the most length I can get, the wonderful condition of the hairs. And the ends are sealed, and they stay closed for more than 4 till 6 months. So now our haircut is ready, so now I can dry her hair.
Maar het is wel mooi dat er een klein beetje warmte in je kleur zit. Dat is wel gaaf.
Now, I'm going to use, because she has a wavy hair, and I want to get that structure into the most powerful structure, I take of Lanza, this new foam. I really like it. I use it on a lot of different hairstyles, even on older people, because it gives a lot of strength to the hairs, and it makes it possible when you have soft wavy hair to hold the structure but also the power into your hairs. And the smell is really delicious.
Mhm.
But mostly I show the customers also what it does. Eens voelen wat die schuim doet. Pak maar tussen je vingers. It's just like a shaving cream. It's a buttery product. So that's also nice. It doesn't drop off your hands. Zweer maar in je haren. It doesn't drop off your hands. And it gives a real sensation of, nursing also.
Ja, het zit daar nog steeds in.
Lekker hè?
Wat doe je dan ook?
Hier, neem hier.
She has to get rid of it.
Zo goed?
Ja.
Nou, ik ben helemaal niet goed met haren.
Brush or comb this through the hairs. And the nice thing of this product is also restylable. So when you have it in the hairs and you wet your hair a little bit, now that I mostly advise to the customers. And now for hairdressers, close your ears. When it's raining, I put a bucket outside and then let it rain into it and clean it with a filter and put it in a water dispenser. So then you put it in the fridge and you use it every day you want to refresh your hair. So you put a little bit of the water over your hair and the curly effect will be wonderful and sensational. It's a tip from a mother.
Dus wat als je regenwater in je...
Regenwater, vang je buiten op in een emmer, haal die door een filtertje heen. Kan zo'n oud koffiefiltertje zijn. Doe je in een fles. Als je dan 's morgens opstaat, doe je dat over je haar zo. En dan duw je het haar weer op. En dan heb je het mooiste haar, het meest zachte haar wat je kunt hebben. En die regenwater blijft meer dan een half jaar goed.
Ja.
Dus die gaat niet zomaar eventjes dat die weg is. Now I start blow drying with a diffuser. So I start in the underlines, just take off a little bit of the moist and then bend or fur over and dry it also upside down. Mooi van deze fringe is dat hij hele mooie glanseffect heeft doorheen.
Glans.
Ja, ik heb heel mooi glans aan het haar. Heel veel doen nu.
Nee, dan wordt het zo droog.
Ja. Het voordeel van dit schuim allemaal gebruiken is dat je hele stevige worden krijgt. Je voelt echt dat ze kracht hebben. So now I leave her this way and take a little bit Lonza oil. There's this wonderful oil. It's the most wonderful oil there is, I think. Take 2.5 pumps. Apply this on the hairs. The smell of this product is heavily, but it's also nursing the hairs really nice. En het brings back the softness of the curly hair. Gooi ze hem even naar achteren schuiven. Mag je even zo weer gaan zitten? She thinks it's dark. But it's really near to her own colors. Is zeker wennen. Now don't use hairspray on this, because it takes away the softness of the hairs.
Kijk echt op mama zo.
Yeah. Now she says she looks like a mum, but I saw the photo of her mum and she has a beautiful mum. So I know how she looks when she's 25 years older.
Yeah, something like that.
Now, I thank Pleunie for being my model. I think Pleunie is a wonderful person to work with.
Thank you.
You too. Moet alleen je halskaartje even lekker zetten. She said closing right. We see each other in the next video. She will turn around to show you the end result. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Wat een lekkere boshaar, hè? Voelt lekker, hè? Echt wel gaaf wordt. Een mooie ogen heb je ook. Echt prachtig.
Ja.
Dankjewel. I start with coloring the hair. So first I put on the protection for that.
Moet dit uit trouwens?
Ja, dadelijk. First pin up the hairs. Then I ask her to take out this part because it's a woolly thing. And it's not really cold in the studio and she gets a cape. But it's real warm.
Ja.
Ja, lekker warm, hè?
Ja.
Ja. Maar is het.
Favorite flex.
I made a color of kin. It's there's a vegan color, so it's more and better for the hair, but also more in the line, new lines. Made it with 6%, that's 20 volume. The nice kinky tape on. And of course my plastic foil.
Helemaal niet over die koolmaker erachter.
Dat maakt niet uit, schat. Take my new Olivia Garden brush. Become a real nice color, so look at this shade. The nice thing of the Olivia Garden brush is that it never pulls the hairs, so it never damages the hairs. Also moist the hair a bit. And into the color, I put step 1 of the glint line, put step 2 on the end, so I give extra protection, extra conditioner to the hair, because I think condition is the most important thing, especially on long hair. It moistens a bit. Nice thing of models is when they are for the second time here, they are much more relaxed. First time, yeah, you have to watch what's going to do, what's going to happen. And sometimes they have bad experience with hairdressers, because especially now she cannot see what I'm doing. So she really has to trust me.
I do.
Yeah, I know. And I love you for that. Take every time about 1.5 centimeter. Applying the color, make sure the color goes nicely deep into the hairs. And by applying extra conditioner, you're certain that it goes into the blonde hairs. Because the hairs really like the conditioner. Ik zelf trouwens ook heel lekker, heel zacht.
Oh, een geurtje van opa en Annie.
Ja, heerlijk. Echt heel lekker. Mooie keuze.
Ze vroegen me, ja, weet je het zeker, weet je het zeker? Want ze hadden zo'n klein dingetje bij om te kijken of ik hem
testen,
uit.
ja.
Ik zei, ja, ik vind hem lekker.
Ja, heel lekker, ja. Talking about her smell, she had from her grandpa and grandma perfume. Like, this is also really nice because makes being a hairdresser really nice.
Kan er iedereen ruiken. Ja, nu begin ik het ook een beetje te ruiken hoor, de verf.
Ja, maar dat heel zacht, hè? Coming to the last parts. Making sure the contour is set in real nice. Now this has to stay on the hairs for 25 minutes. So take out own protection. Still there's no damping from the hair, so don't have to cry or breathe heavily. Close this. That's also what I like about plastic foils. It's very nice to work with them. And your cape stays nice clean. The plastic can be recycled. So, we are going for a coffee tea and you just stay there, we'll be certainly back to do the other things.
Exit for Buckingham Palace.